Good morning again, guys. Still Monday. Another question for you. A lot of people don't think about this, but some do and might be important. Hair in my mouth. What is your security? What is your OPSEC worth to you? Okay. Companies are really good about getting you to volunteer information based on, we'll give you this if you just blah, blah, blah. How many times are you in the store and the clerk asks you as they're ringing up your purchase, and what's your phone number? And what's your email address? And so many people voluntarily just give that, right? Okay. Why? Well, the companies are trying to build a marketing list, right? They want to send you emails, they want to send you texts to get you to shop at their store. Hey, look at us, we're having a 20% off sale, yada, yada, yada. It's great. Okay. But what about in an SHTF situation? How much information have you been given? Now, y'all know I talk about Mr. and Mrs. Mountaintop Preps all the time. All right, they're friends of mine. They're our best friends here, if you will, and neighbors, and we do a lot together. I was up talking to them yesterday, and Mrs. Mountaintop Preps was talking about a coworker, and she's a prepper, no problem. New coworker, supposedly canning like crazy and everything. Good for her. And we get the story of, well, gee, I'd love to come over to your house and, you can show me more about canning or whatever. No, nobody knows where she lives. Okay, good point. You know, all her paperwork and everything at the store, all the information, I need to shave, uh, has their post office box on it. Nobody has physical address. Why? Because in any sort of crisis, the last thing you want is people coming to your doorstep, right? Okay, we've talked about this ad nauseum about, you know, more mouths to feed, you know, I didn't do shit when you told me to, but now you need to feed me. Nope, you don't know where I live. Okay. That's small potatoes. What about all the other stuff where people ask for personal information and you voluntarily give it? I'm going to give you an example that happened this morning. And this is, y'all get this too, okay? Not maybe in the same scenario, but you get this. We've given away on this channel how many solar generators, air conditioners, coolers, God knows what, okay? And companies come to me all the time. You can imagine. I mean, because other companies see this, it's like, oh, he'll review a product and do whatever. So companies come to me all the time and say, will you review this? Will you review that? And everything. And my answer is always the same. Yes, I need two. I need one for review and one that's going to be given away, right? Now, you'll notice most of the products I give away are via Wellbots. Why? Because I trust them. Okay. I've worked with them as a customer beforehand, before they were ever, part of what we do here. And I've had good experience. They're also domestic. Okay. Well, you've heard me talk about, please do a review on our lingerie. A-cups, maybe. Please talk about our video game. Please talk about our NFTs, non-fungible tokens. If you guys don't know what NFT is, those are hey, spend $18,000 for a picture of a rock that you can use in your Meta platform. Yeah, right. Go pound sand. Okay. But I get these. And I got an email this morning. It says, "Hi, this is Cecilia from LI Power Marketing Team." You love the English right off the get-go. You can tell it's not English as a first language. "LI Power, a new brand for power stations. We want to ship our 1200-watt power station to you to test. Our new arrival is made of a LifePo 4 battery pack, yada, 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 yada." Okay, no problem. This is somebody asking if they want to do it. And my response, as always, okay, is like this. "I'd be happy to. However, you need to send me 2 units, one for review and one for a giveaway. Also, it will only be able to be shipped to a P.O. box. If you want my physical address, then we will not be working together. Finally, I will do an honest review. I will talk about all the pros and cons of your product. If you just want a commercial, I'm not the right fit. These terms are non-negotiable." That's the exact email I sent back. This is what I got, okay? "Thank you for your reply. For now, we can't ship to address of P.O. box. Considering the product value is high, we only shipped by fast shipping that required signature required delivery. Why you don't accept your physical address? Would you mind telling me the reason?" Your English sucks, okay? So that's telling me the first thing. When you got a contact information in your email of a WhatsApp number, okay, that also tells me you're not domestic, okay? And the person's name also made it pretty obvious, too, that it's not her real first name, but we have a real last name. My answer, no, I'm not giving you my address, and no, I'm not telling you the reason. You have some nerve to even ask that. Thank you for the offer, but I will not be participating, blah, blah, blah. Push it. The reason we ask is we want to know why people use P.O. box addresses, which would help us do better in our customer service and shipping. If you don't want to tell us, it's fine. We won't use your address besides shipping. And my answer, of course, was, no, you won't be using my address at all because I'm not giving to you. Mind you, guys, this is a Chinese company. Communist China, okay? Who has said that they have seen my videos. Not that I'm very friendly talking about the Chinese on these channels, yet they're coming to me and pushing to ask for my address and then asking me why I won't give it to them. Okay? They are trying to buy information from me. Oh, if we give him a solar generator, he'll tell us where he is. And gee, that way we know where a threat could possibly be. Yes, exactly. That's how this stuff works, guys. Every time you go into a store and they ask for your address, your phone number, your email, whatever it is, it's not just because, oh, we're just trying to keep our system updated. No, they want that information for their use and so they can sell it to other people. You know, does Wellbots have my physical address? Yes. Why? Because I trust them. This is a blind email that I got from a Chinese company right off the bat after I told her, you will only do this to my P.O. box. This is non-negotiable, and tries to argue with me about it. Do you think I'm going to go, oh, gee, you know what? Yeah, I trust you all of a sudden just because you're pushy. No, I'm going to do exactly this. I'm going to tell anybody and everybody, avoid the company at all costs, okay? LI Power is a company I will never, ever recommend, period, okay? Why? Because they don't have your best interests in mind. Simple, okay? So when you're looking at solar generators, guys, this is one to avoid because what they want is your information. They could care less about anything else. They want your money, don't get me wrong. They want your information more. Okay? It's not too hard to take a Blue Eddy, to take a Jackery, to take another solar generator, put a different box around it, paint it a different color, and slap a sticker on it. It's not, if you can 3D print a plastic case, you're done, okay? I could make pinball generators and just take a EcoFlow and slap a new box on it, and poof, what do you know? I've got my own brand. That's all this is. Okay? It's fraud. All right? It's trying to steal your information. What is your OPSEC worth to you? You don't go around, practicing gray man. You don't go around in the grocery store and tell the cashier when she goes, "Why are you buying three flats of beans?" You don't go, "Well, I'm a prepper, and I want to have some put back for when the world goes to shit." But when a company like this comes up and says, "We want your address, we've watched your videos, we've seen you making comments," okay, ain't difficult, guys, to find an IP address on somebody. Not hard, all right? They can do it, okay? Whether or not they can attach it to your physical address depends on what information you put out there and what's been sold by companies that you've given it to. This is the thing. As much as I would love to do thousands of these reviews and give away thousands of solar generators, OPSEC is more important than electricity. Remember that. Protect your information, guys. We are in the information age. Everybody wants it. You've heard of big data, okay? That's collecting as much information on people as you can. Why do companies do this? Because they want you. Why is it that when you and your spouse have a conversation in your house about strawberry planters, all of a sudden every ad on the side of your, banner ads on your computer or on your cell phone is all strawberry planters? Because your phone's listening to you, your computer's listening to you. Be very, 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 very careful about what information you share with others, because it's going to come to bite you in the ass if you ain't careful. Pinball out.